Ningguang, it's us again!
We're not disturbing you, are we?
No, of course not. You are my honored guests. And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite? As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time. Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people. I've left Keqing in charge of the fireworks show.
That was weird.
If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Who likes fireworks?
We need to add
Okay.
a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Qingce Village too, you know. Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Keqing.
It's almost like catching
I
you how
understand.
disappointing the last
Good.
Lantern Rite was.
And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you. Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
What are you working on, Keqing?
I'm reviewing the positioning of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant facilities. It's all in a day's work. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly. As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities.
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Keqing and myself. I am the head organizer, while Keqing is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture.
Sure you can really persuade Keqing to take a break? Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her. Or maybe we could ask a friend. You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
Let's go talk to Zhongli then.
We meet again, Traveler. I trust your journey is going well?
Not bad. We've learned it all along the way. And we will learn more if you answered the dang question about Dane stuff. Anyway.
Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey. Now then, Traveler, what brings you to see me today?
Well, long story short.
Yes. The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in. We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng.
Wait, huh? Me?
You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
Keqing, are you here looking for us?
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue Qixing.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Qixing.
We'll gladly help you.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts. I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival. I promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show.
Great. Then we go watch the fireworks together.
Huh? Together? All right. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work.
That was awkward.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks. Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pengyi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
I think that should be everything.
Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Jueyun Karst.
Welcome back to more Lantern Rite. Last time, we got started with the first major quest of the Lantern Rite, and we agreed to help out Keqing with her... Well, just the fact that she works way too much, and we think she needs a break. Ningguang agrees. As such, you also went to Zhongli to ask for some advice, and Zhongli advised that we should tell her a story that can kind of connect to the situation, I guess, so we can kind of convince her that she doesn't have to work that hard, and or maybe she's working a bit too hard so that she needs a break. And we're trying to tell Keqing that, basically. And all of a sudden Keqing comes to us, says that she wants to go meet the adeptus again, and this is where we are now. So looks like we have Madame Ping and Yanfei again. It's been a long time.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. We should relax and enjoy the season.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child, who could be seeking your help during the Lantern Rite?
You'd be surprised. Madame Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern Rite.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madame Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, Traveler. Long time no see.
It's been a while, Yanfei.
Oh, and Lady Keqing is here too.
What's up with the pause? That's weird.
The Qiqing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madame Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking.
Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Qiqing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if
So
you
we're gonna
personally
meet all
selected
the
the seeds.
the adeptus characters
Thank
in
you
this game.
very
I
much,
guess.
Keqing.
For this store quest.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm
Gee, I
afraid we
wonder
must
who.
be going now.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Keqing. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity. Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish
Way to
stand
expose her
for
like
that
that.
time?
Dang.
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items.
So you're working during the Lantern Rite too?
That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
Have you been to the festival yet, Keqing?
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up.
Oh my god.
I ended up completely forgetting about it.
Okay. You cannot look at these dialogues and not say that they're definitely not trying to ship these two. MiHoYo's definitely trying to ship Traveler and Keqing right now. I swear on everything. Is that the reason why they gave her an outfit? Is that the reason why? 'Cause they're shipping these two? My god. Let's go together once you're finished with your work.
Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Jueyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving now. Let's see. Which adeptus shall we visit first?
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Altsung first?
Give it a rest.
She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Alright, Cloud Retainer it is.
Gee, Cloud Retainer. I wonder what characters we're gonna see alongside her. I wonder. I actually have not played this, by the way. Like, this is my first time playing the store quest. Or this is my first time seeing the store quest at all. But knowing Cloud Retainer and the fact that they're annoying characters, I'm pretty sure we know who else we're gonna see. It's pretty obvious by this point. Gee! Who would have thought that Ganyu would have been here? I'm surprised. Oh my god. I would have never guessed in my entire life. Okay, I'll shut up now. I had a feeling we're going to be seeing Ganyu as ever since Keqing said, oh, by the way, Ganyu wanted to take some time off. I wonder why. Did they call it too early? I called it too early.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhang too? A rare visitor indeed.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Keqing, I didn't expect to see you here.
The Yuhang of the Qixing. Here. Most fascinating. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit, if one may ask?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement.
Fond is an
Cloud
understatement.
Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough. Before then, we should try to give her a good impression. Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this gift. Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting. It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Those two old fossils. Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares, but the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it.
Is this foreshadowing?
Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
Seems possible.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
What the?
This voice...
Oh, Shenhe!
Is it Shenhe?
Oh?
Oh? So Shenhe's here too!
I was wondering where she was.
Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Nice to see you as well.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have
Is
most
this their
likely
first
heard
time
of
meeting
her.
each other?
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends.
Oh my god.
So here
no,
I am.
There's only one that catches my eye.
I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
That's right.
Keqing is such a
After barely
nervous
a
wreck
few
right
days in
now.
the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
Sounds like it's time we change the topic. Speaking of which, have you seen Xiao?
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, and he's probably Chongyun Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wangshu.
In short, one is the only adeptus who has elected to remain in Chongyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place
Oh my
while
god,
one's
not
attention
again.
was monopolized by mechanisms.
Not again. Oh my
You were
lord.
especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh?
Huh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
You might want to stop here. Stop her.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuhang present, why not settle this matter here and now?
I don't know. Maybe because she doesn't want you to talk about it?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me.
Oh my god, what's
Yes,
up with
that's
you two?
right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Huh, gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands.
It's not just that, Cloud Retainer, it's something
But
else.
even as an adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
The Yuhang, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed. You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return.
Those two really hasn't made an appearance
This
for a long
firework has an
time.
intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yes. I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
You'll continue your research even during the Lantern Rite?
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, That would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no? It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe, this way.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kinda weird.
You sure caught on to that one quickly.
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshuin. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there.
At this point, I feel like this is catching a story quest at this point. Cause they're giving her
Let's ask Virgildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Huh? Hold on. Isn't that... Qiqi! Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
You still didn't memorize his name, Paimon? Oh my lord. Paimon.
Dr. Baizhu, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid! Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baizhu wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baizhu came too.
Traveler! Paimon! Oh, and Lady Keqing! It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern Rite just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuheng all the way out here.
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baizhu. I'm just doing my job.
Keqing and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Okay, that's kind of adorable. Yes, keep it up, everyone.
Right. Thank you, Qiqi.
This was very
We
wholesome.
shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. 3. Traveler, let's go find Virgildet.
I'm not gonna lie, we get to see a lot more of the humans that are catching, like, well, she is a human, but we actually get to see her more awkward persona, if that makes any sense, because you could, like, when she talked to Cloud, she was a nervous wreck the entire time, and she was so worried about if she's doing is right or not. And even then, okay, that's new. And even when talking to Baizhu, she almost made a slip up, not because she almost forgot about Chongqing, the snake. It's kind of funny to see Keqing act like this, but at the same time, it's very, it's kind of wholesome to see Keqing like this, because back then we saw Keqing in a much different light, and we actually saw a lot more of her, a different side of her. In Moonchase Festival, now we get to see that again in here, and we actually get to help her with the Lantern Rite. It's just really cool to see a lot of just development within Keqing as a whole, or just a lot of their personalities within Keqing. I think she needs it. I think she does, but I'm just rambling right now. That's just how I feel so far.
Ah, Lady
lot
Keqing.
of catching
What a surprise.
stuff.
Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
Okay, so now we have to go to the rooftop as usual. Are we surprised that he might be at the rooftop? Not really. Wait, why can't we just call him?
He doesn't seem to be here.
Why can't we just call Xiao?
Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Oh my god. Talk about a jump scare.
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Were you here the whole time, Xiao?
Yes.
Hello, I am Keqing, Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing.
The Yuheng. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osial. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food!
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
The Qixing specifically prepared them for you.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Aw, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Why don't we go watch the fireworks in the city together?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds.
You watched the fireworks last time?
I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger...
Yeah, we know.
Good.
He's just gonna vanish again.
And he's gone! Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
Maybe. Only if he wants to.
Alright, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
After a short break, everyone gathers on the ground floor of the inn.
What should we do?
Uh-oh.
Huh? Oh, Lady Keqing! Lady Keqing! I'm so glad to see you here.
Feng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Keqing, let me explain. I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingce Village just like you requested. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show. But... the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingce Village had been stolen. I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingce Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Qingce Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Keqing, what should we do?
We should probably
According
go
to
to
the
Qingce
Ministry
Village.
of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to resolve the problem quickly.
for help. This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
Yeah, but it's a small thing though. It's not something that Death will
No,
be
that would
worried
only
about.
make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
We can't let Keqing do this all by herself. Yeah. Let us help you.
That's right! We can take care of this, together!
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements. Pengyi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Qingce Village. Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
So we're going to Qingce Village. So who have you seen so far now? Like by this point, including the past one, we saw Xiangling, Hu Tao, Ningguang, Zhongli, Keqing obviously, Yanfei, Xiao, Shenhe, and Ganyu. We already saw a bunch of characters so far.
How could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Who else would we see here?
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Keqing, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes, I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know. Although the Millilith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Alright. Also, I forgot to mention Qiqi and Baizhu as well, so that's a lot of characters already. I wonder who else we're gonna see, because again, we're meant to see like pretty much every character possible in Liyue. So in this situation, I can only imagine Xingqiu and Chongyun can make an appearance here.
This is the place! The fireworks were stolen here!
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Qingce Village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Alright. Also, I just want to say right now, this is way longer compared to the first part of this 3-part story quest. So, I wonder. I wanted to do something similar to like the second part is gonna be like where the main event, everything happens, and the third part's gonna be like an epilogue, because they've done that with Jack with 2.3 before. So.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead.
Okay, so this is where we met Xingqiu last
The
time.
footprints continue here.
And
Let's
we go
keep
past
following them.
this.
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
You said the exact same line. Catching. Oh wow! I swear I did not watch this in advance. I actually promise. I just predicted it correctly.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
I genuinely predicted this correctly again.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
So
Please,
mad at
good
Xingqiu,
sir,
Xiao.
this really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
That's so menacing, Xingqiu. So menacing.
The Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
Oh, crap, it's serious.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Xingqiu and Chongyun! Hello!
Who would have thought? These two together again. Also, you wanna know why I predicted these two? Cause in Moon Chase Festival, they did the exact same thing. Well, not the exact same team. They were in the nearby spot at the house that we passed by when we came here. And we came here alongside Keqing and Xiangling. So, coincidence much? Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor. Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Chongyun doing here?
He follows Xingqiu
Chongyun
everywhere
happened to
he
be
go.
visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Chongyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Xingqiu must be leading Chongyun along. Chongyun never got to see the book, did he?
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack.
Okay, and if it was anyone
the
else?
Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Who you think?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Dang.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Whoa.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
Now I just feel bad.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuheng.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
The guards take the treasure hoarder away.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road.
We have more
There may
anonymous
still
things.
be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Weiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask?
Fireworks?
Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Keqing, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Qingce Village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Qingce Village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next.
Do we have any witnesses of some kind?
It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Keqing.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to catch them.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Qingce Village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Keqing.
It's cool to see Xingqiu have a commanding tone like that.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Cause Xingqiu, is the one that somewhat leads the Weiyun Commerce Guild. I think idol member. It's been a long time, so it's kind of good to see Xingqiu in that leadership tone. Because honestly, when I saw him with that friendly voice, I'm like, oh crap, he's actually that serious. He's not playing around this time around. It's kind of cool to see Xingqiu like that. It's because we haven't seen him like that in a long time. It's been a while. It's always good to have some help.
It's so cool to fight for justice!
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Qingce Village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Oh my god, it's gonna end right now.
Keqing, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea. Oh wait! You're in the Liyue Qixing! Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Paimon's right.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself. The fireworks that were transported to Qingce Village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest. I'll go find you in Qingce Village when I'm done.
Don't you dare end it now. Don't you dare end it now. Oh my god, I asked one thing of your game. Oh my god. Okay. Well. Shoot. Okay. So with that, we have the second act of the Lantern Rite story done. Now, I have no idea if the last part could be, if the third part could be the last part, or if this could be a 4-act chapter. 4-act event story thing. Who knows? Honestly, who knows, right? But I'll just call it for now. But again, it's good to see Keqing have a lot more development here, and we actually get to see more of Keqing, and not just the fact that, oh, she's just a Yuhang, so she is like, oh, she's just a hard worker. Okay, and like it's then like we get to learn more about, like, well, not Keqing's backstory, just more about her personality and what it means to her to be a Yuhang. So I'll salute to that. I don't know why I'm saluting, but okay. But next time we could be finishing the Lantern Rite story, maybe, who knows. We still have the other two story quests that I have not done yet. I'll see you guys then, though. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe to some more Genshin content, and yeah, ACairconditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys.